everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where last time we took on our level 15 Carpentry class. And now it is time to pick up our first new combat class of the Gridania area. We are learning how to be a Lancer today. Welcome to the Lancers Guild adventure. If you seek to refine your skills with a polearm, then you have come to the right place. Here at the Lancers Guild, spear wielders gather to train with one another, and further hone their abilities under the tutelage of our fine instructors. Do you seek membership with us? I do indeed. Very well, I shall provide you with an insight into the history of our guild. Oh, thought real quick. As we're getting started, if you are wondering how we have over 1 million gil, check the last episode. That happens from time to time. Really generous endgame players will just give a ton of money to random new players that they see. I highly encourage anyone who's a veteran player to participate in the same. It's a good way to keep get new players started, and just a good way to keep promoting like the generally pretty good feels of the community. More than just an instrument of war, the spear is also a tool for hunting, and with game ever plentiful in the Twelves Wood, the weapon has been the mainstay of the locals here since before the founding of Gridania. With the passing of time, our nation became a gathering place for spearmasters from across the realm, many eager to test their mettle against the famed might of our wood whalers. And it was here in Gridania that their myriad fighting styles came into contact, eventually giving rise to the art taught here today. That spear technique could be formalized at all owed much to the founding of the Lancers Guild by wood whaler Captain Mistal nigh on a century past. The tradition of accepting students from without as well as within Gridania's borders persists to this day, ensuring that the art of the polearm may not only be survived but also continue to evolve. Well, there you have it. I hope this brief history of the guild has helped settle any doubts in your mind. The Lancers Guild is always eager to welcome new initiates. If you've a will to enlist, speak with me again and we can begin the enrollment procedures. Alright, let's go ahead and register. Well then, have you made up your mind to enlist? I have indeed. Excellent, I shall let Guildmaster Ewain know to expect you. All who seek admittance to our ranks must present themselves before him. He will judge if you are fit to become one of us. Pray make your way to the training area within. Our Guildmaster awaits you there. Alright, thank you very much for the introduction to the Lancers Guild. Let's get started. Well met, adventure. I understand you wish to learn the Lancer's art under our roof. I see you have some combat experience, yet it remains to be seen if such skills as you have acquired will avail you here. But no matter, in my capacity as Guildmaster, I shall guide your training, beginning with the very basics, the principles of our art. There exist myriad fighting styles, each of which has its own unique qualities. None, however, can claim to be as offensively minded as ours. Our approach is ever one of attack, no matter who or what we face. An experienced Lancer is able to wield a polearm as if it were an extension of his body. He transforms into a raging storm before his foes, delivering a barrage of devastating thrusts and slashes. To facilitate such a relentless assault, we Lancers forego plate, favoring armor of leather and chain. Such materials as can provide adequate protection without unduly hindering movement. A Lancer's worth may be measured quite simply, in how swiftly and decisively he can pierce his enemy's defenses. By its nature, the polearm is a simple weapon to wield, for good or ill. Even in a farmer's hands, it is capable of wreaking considerable havoc. Thus has it been a mainstay of every great army since ancient times. Yet know that a lance alone does not a Lancer make. Faced with unfavorable odds, an unseasoned spearman will break formation and flee without a moment's hesitation. A true Lancer, however, flinches not before his enemies, for he knows not the meaning of fear. Ever does he press forward, disdainful of the odds, that he might pierce the enemy line and open a path to victory. Needless to say, doing so requires no small amount of courage, and that is why our guild has striven from the first to instill this essential quality in every soul who passes through our halls. Arduous trials await you should you join our ranks. Knowing this, have you the resolve to wield the lance? I do indeed. Well said, adventure. I see no reason to deny you a place within our ranks. Ah, but I neglected to introduce myself. I am Ewain, master of this guild. Pleasantries duly exchanged, I shall add to your hunting log the names of creatures against which a Lancer might hone his skills. In celebration of the occasion, I hereby present you with your very own spear. Arm yourself with it and speak to me once more. I would have you undertake your first task, a trial to be precise. Alright, we got our starter spear. Let's get our equipment set up. And it'll be time to take on our first Lancer quest. Alright, weathered spear. Our inventory's getting quite full. Oh dear, thankfully, with our brand new combat class, we'll be able to clear that out quite a bit shortly. Okay, let's see. Lancer is going to be, just for sorting purposes, oops, I need to switch over to combat. Lancer's going to be right above Rogue. Too bad I can't move it down to loop it up to the top. Please. Do not eat my inputs, game. Do not eat my inputs, game. Why are you like this? Alright then. Now that we're set up as a Lancer, let's get started. Elaine wishes to assign you your first trial as a member of the Lancers Guild. So you're able to discern one end of the spear from the other. Good. Why is everyone always so concerned I'm going to wield the tools backwards? It's pretty simple not to grab the sharp end. You are doubtless eager to put your new weapon to the test, which is well, for I too have a test in mind, or rather, a trial. In order to develop an affinity with your weapon and learn to gauge such things as distance, you are to go forth and pit yourself against the creatures that roam just outside the city. The squirrels, ladybugs, and fungwars should provide you with a suitable challenge. Put down, let us say, 3 of each, and then report back to me. Alright, we are going on a hunt. 3 squirrels, 3 ladybugs, 3 fungwars, and all can be found in Central Shroud, so that is where we will go. Alright, let's get our hotbars set up. Clear out the redundancies, and let's check out our first action. We start out with True Thrust. GCD attack, a potency of 170. Pretty good stab. Right? Cannot forget. I need food. I always need food. Let's go with some raisins. Just keep using our lowest item level food. And let's get hunting. And already we hit level 3 and we're starting to clear out a bit of our hunting log. Entry number 2 is done from the squirrels. I assume ladybugs will be entry number 1. There we are. And lastly, we have some fungwars to fight right over here. Little baby oh, you got big. You got big in a hurry. You are pretending to be a baby. Alright, level 4 gives us Vorpal Thrust, a combo action. Vorpal Thrust combos with True Thrust. Normally has a potency of 100, in combo has a potency of 250. Alright, Fungwar's defeated, let's get back. And while we're walking back, let's see. Yeah, I figured, no new gear. It's usually level 5, then level 8 when you get your first sets of new gear. I return, Uwain. I have killed plenty of animals for you. So you are back. I trust you have learned something of the essence of our arts. A Lancer learns best when he is doing, each thrust making him stronger. Such things as strategy and technique will come in time, and never forget courage. Without it, you cannot hope to realize your potential. Your look betrays no hint of doubt. That as well, it is clear you see the truth in my words. That will be all for the present. Now take up your weapon, sally forth, and cut a path for yourself. When next we meet, I hope to see you stronger for your time out in the world. Alright, finished off my first spear. Let's go ahead and equip any new equipment at level 5. Quite a bit new. Bumping us to item level 7. That rare opportunity in a realm reborn where you have a higher item level than your actual class level. And let's finish off today by working on the hunting log. For Lancer, we've cleared out the first 3, so we are looking for Mightlings and Oppo Oppo in the North Shroud. I believe we fought both of those before during side quests, but good to review where they're located. The Mightlings should be right over here near the Blessed Bud, and the Oppo Oppo should be up near Etat Spire. Not at Etat Spire, but around like the base of that mountain. Particularly on the west and north sides. Alright, Mightlings, where are you so I may hunt you? For sport, you see. Or training. Training sounds much more acceptable. Okay, there's one. Oh, I totally just walked past one. Oh well. Alright, that finishes off our Mightlings, almost bumping us to level 6. And the Oppo Oppo are right over here. Alright, and that should be all of them. Yep. Our hunting log is clear through level 5, giving us a new action at level 6, Life Surge. Let's check out what that does. Life Surge at level 6 ensures critical damage for the first weapon skill used while Life Surge is active. So the first GCD we use after activating Life Surge within 5 seconds will be an ensured critical hit. And additionally, absorbs a portion of damage dealt as HP, so it's a self-healing ability too. Does not apply to DOT attacks, so can't use it with like a damage over time ability to have guaranteed criticals with every dot tick. That's reasonable. Alright, let's get back to old Gridania, do one quick double check, and I think we are good for the day. Next time on Final Fantasy XIV, with our introduction to Lancers complete, we're going to be taking on our level 5 quest, Spear of the Fearless. I'll see everyone next time for that. And yes, I will be clearing my inventory as much as I can off screen, now that we are a Lancer.